My name is Zamir Merali. I'm running to be your undergraduate representative on the Board of Governors. I'm a third-year biomed major, and I'm involved in numerous groups around campus. I'm currently a director on the CSA Board of Directors, and I really have an interest in looking out for the undergraduates' interests. So I think that there's a bit of a myth going around, kind of an unspoken status quo that students have a lack of interest in campus politics. And in my opinion, that's false. I really think that the problem isn't a lack of interest, it's a lack of education. The Board of Governors is a huge decision-making body, and the decisions they make influence students in every way, from their quality of education to the quality of life on campus. So in my opinion, I don't think students cannot be interested in that. And I think that by being on the Board of Governors, it'll be a great platform for me to educate students more about the real power that they have to influence the decisions the Board of Governors are considering. And also, it's going to be a great opportunity for me to get the students' backing and then take that over to the Board of Governors to improve the quality of life on campus for undergraduate students. Well, I'm on the CSA Board of Directors right now as the CBS representative, and through that I've gotten to see how a board works and how to get ideas through on a board. But more importantly, I've seen how the most important thing really that a board can do, which is to take an idea from its rawest form and work it on and shape it to become a real program that eventually benefits people. For example, at one of my first meetings with the CSA, we started an initiative to eradicate bottled water sales from the bullring, and just recently that's happened. I'm sitting on the bullring Independent Research Committee, and we found that students fully support this initiative. So from that first idea to the actual application, that gives me this really big picture view of how that sort of thing works. And I think I'll be able to take that to the Board of Governors and apply it to ideas that are going to eventually benefit undergraduates. So once again, I'm sitting on the CSA Board of Directors, and that's given me a good insight into the financial aspect of the CSA. But along with that, I've done a lot of reading myself on the financial kind of situation of the university, as well as the political and corporate kind of climate of the Board of Governors. So with that information, I think I'll be able to be immediately comfortable in the Board of Governors and able to fulfill my responsibilities as the undergraduate representative. Now, along with that, I've also worked in a corporation in North Bay, which is my hometown, a corporation called Northway Real Estate, and in that capacity I was in a managerial position as well as a financial kind of analyst position. And the university is a corporation just like any other, so the skills I gained from that are going to be directly applicable to what's going on at the university. So with that also, I think I'll be able to use those skills at the Board of Governors meetings. So my main goal is going to be to increase the student awareness about the Board of Governors. And it's a simple realization that students have to come to, that they actually have the power to influence these big decisions that seem like they're coming from a locked door, you know? The university administration kind of projects this closed-off feel, but I think that students really do have the power and they have the right to influence the decisions that eventually will come back to affect them. So my main goal is going to be to try to get the students' backing so that I can get their opinions and they feel comfortable to come to me with their opinions. And also, I want to make it clear that as a representative of the undergraduates, I want to function fully in the capacity as a representative and not as an advocate of my own opinions. So I'm going to work as hard as I can to get the true opinions of the undergraduates under my belt, and then take that to the Board of Governors and try to sway them to make sure that favorable outcomes result for the undergraduates. It's true that the that the student body is very wide and diverse, but I think that one thing unites us all, and that's that we're all in the same situation. We all want to have our opinions heard, and we all care to some extent about the tuition we're paying and controversial issues like that. So I think that as long as that need exists in the undergraduate population, that need to have your opinions heard, I can do my part to take that and fully realize those opinions and get that to the Board of Governors. So an idea that I've been throwing around with a few of other students is to take advantage of something which hasn't been taken advantage of before, and that's online polling. So we could set up a website where the issues that are to be considered in the approaching meeting would be displayed for students in a easily digestible manner with all of the pertinent information present, and the students would be able to read that, make an opinion on the issue, and then vote in an online poll. And from that information, that would give me and whoever else is the other undergraduate representative a really good viewpoint of what the overarching opinion of the undergraduates is. And through online polling, we'll be able to do that at a much larger scale than any other method. So I could take that then, and with that backing of information, I'd be able to sway the Board of Governors, I think, into realizing the opinions of the undergraduates. So once again, my name is Zamir Merali, and if you want a greater transparency between you and the Board of Governors, if you want your ideas to be heard, and if you want to be kept informed about what's going on in the Board of Governors, I hope you'll vote for me. You'll get an email in your inbox on February 14th, which is the upcoming Monday, and you'll be allowed to vote for 2 people, so I hope you'll vote for me, but once again, thank you.